Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel where I just write music and show you how I do it. On the agenda today, I've got a pretty thrashy sounding riff, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more modern, add a bit of a twist, particularly to the intro. So to not waste any more time, I have already prepped the start of this song, as you can see. I've got a couple stacks here. I've created basically a synthy intro with this plugin called Sky Keys. I'll show you. It's basically just a synth library. This guy made a load of sounds and I just faffed around for ages picking out some that I liked to create a bit of ambiance. So I'll show you what that sounds like. Anyway, that goes on for 4 bars, and then I've got a synth bass that I made ages ago in a synth called Vital. Wow, this is what that sounds like. Pretty gritty, pretty distorted, and I've just put some EQ on it to make it bassy and get rid of the high end. Underneath that, I've just got some hi-hat chicks going, very simple, and then a big old riser. And all that bit at the end is just me going and just panning it left and right, so it goes. And then I've got, this might sound ridiculous, but I'm going to try and record this idea in. I'm immediately thinking during that it's going to be some drum beat going. See if we can do that. So we're going to want a cymbal crash again at the start. And a kick. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I want to build it up even more. So but no, we'll go straight into the booga, 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 booga. If that even works. This is good. Yeah! Just some guys screaming. I'm more inclined for this one already because I'm spending more time on it. So this is probably gonna be the one. He can't do the hi-hat chicks because he's doing double kicks. Just trying to think about how the drummer would play it, even though I'm not a drummer. What is this? Just trying to figure out a feel for this end part here. And I'm struggling. It is mental, but I'm all here for it. That's what it was missing. It was missing the ride. Oh, I don't know how to do drum fills. I don't know how. I'm gonna try anyway. We're gonna try. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Sod it. Hey, hey, hey. What if I swap them around? Yeah, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Let's add some bass to that. Create mid region. Is that a good angle? Is that a good angle? The side of my face? It'll do for now. Is he? Yeah, the bass can play that. I'm gonna give faith in the bass. Faith in the bass. Doodle-doo. What did I do for that? Booger! This is what the bass sounds like. Sure, it doesn't sound bad. Moving on to the next section. I've already got like a riff to go into this, so I will try, which goes something along the lines of this. And that sort of run at the end where it goes is very Megadeth-y. I am a major Megadeth fan, so that's probably where that comes from. Who knows? We're gonna add some drums to this now. As if you guys didn't already know that. Okay, what would a drummer do? Give up. No, he wouldn't do that, that's boring. want to change that one to a do-ga-do-ga-do. Why can't I do that? Oh, I know. I'm stupid. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. That's what I wanted. I don't want that. I don't want it. So I'm going to reverse everything. There we go. Bass time again. Sick. And then I'm just going to carry on with that Megadeth theme at the end with the dum 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 dum. I don't like it. We're doing it again. Just going to add a final bit of drums to this bad boy, and then we'll call it a day. Final bit of bass to this lovely little rendition. Just trying to find an impact. Boom! That one might do. I don't have a mastering chain yet, so I'm going to try and learn how to do that before next video, because I see loads of YouTubers, they say, let's add the mastering chain. They put it all on there because they've got a preloaded set of plugins that they use. But all I do is I put it through FG Grey, which is a master compressor. I do a fairly low attack, just so I'm trying to smooth out the whole signal. So fairly low attack, auto release, threshold, about 5 dB. And again, the ratio probably about 1.5 to 2, and then 100% mix. I don't bother with the high pass filter. And then what I'll do after that, just to max out volume, I suppose, is I put on a limiter, and I just whack up the gain until it starts clipping. So, okay, so I think I've pretty much done another intro and a verse section-ish, or a minute of music to start with. I think for next week's episode, I'm probably going to carry on with this, or do some shoegaze stuff that one of you wanted me to do, because I think this would lead on quite nicely to a solo section, or at least the chorus, big power chord section. But I know the title of this video is probably something to do with thrash metal. The only thrash metal bit really is the end bit, which sounds like Megadeth. The dum 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 dum. I thought I'd give it a go. So without further ado, let's give her a listen, shall we? Pretty cool, but I think the guitars, just for improvements for me in the future, the guitars where it's going the tremolo pick, well, not really the tremolo picking, but the 30-second, they need to be a bit tighter, so that might be a tone issue, or that might just be me playing it poorly as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Guys, thank you so much, first of all, for watching this video, but also for 100 subscribers. Who'd have thunk? Not me. That's way more than I was expecting, so thank you so much for all of the support. I appreciate all of you. I've been seeing the comments. I said at the end of that video that I saw a comment asking for like shoegaze and stuff. I like all that sort of stuff, so I can do that. I can give it a go, certainly. But no, thank you so much for all the support lately. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you'll know that I've been pretty absent from any of that lately because I've got a heap load of uni work to be doing. I probably shouldn't have made this video because I've got too much stuff to be doing. However, I'm trying to be consistent, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. I will stop yapping now, but seriously, thank you for all the support. And I'll see you in next week's episode.